Hello, hello. I hope this video reaches all of you well. I also hope that this is able to assist any of you who have downloaded the Oblivion Remastered version on your PC and are having issues with the save synchronizing between your PC and your Steam Deck. I have been having this issue, and I personally did not want to wait until they pushed an update out, so I have figured out a bit of a workaround that we are able to do on our computers. I'm not sure if this will assist people who might be having some other kind of an issue. I know there are some other issues with their saves in terms of the location. You might try this. I don't know if it will work for you, but I do hope it does. So the first thing I recommend you do, you're going to open up your file location. Now, what the Remastered Oblivion is doing is it's saving it on the personal drive in a location on the computer that Steam does not send your saves to when you're using the Steam Cloud. So for mine, I only have one driver, so you can pretty much follow along for the most part. It might be a little different in terms of, mine says Windows C, someone might say Windows D. That's fine. That's not going to be a huge issue. You can still follow along, just whatever driver yours is located on. Just search wherever it is, and once you find it, you should be able to follow the steps. So we're going to go first here to the Windows C, and we're going to find users. And we're going to go find the username, which for me, this is mine. And then on that one, you will find one that says Documents. Mine is gone because I've already gone through this step. But you will open up Documents, and it will have saves in there. And it will have links for you to go through to be able to find your Oblivion saves specifically. Once you find those saves, you are going to want to take those and drag them into the technically correct location. Now for mine, I have a OneDrive, so mine, it goes to the OneDrive Documents, where you will go down to My Games, and it will show each individual one. And so mine shows the Remaster, and you'll click into that, you'll click into Save Games, and this is where you drop your saves, and you're going to drag them into here and tell it to, replace or just populate if you haven't done that already. Once you have done that, you're going to go back down here to Users, to your username, and wherever it shows Documents, which mine is, I believe it was right below Downloads, you will delete the folder that says Documents. And this is after you've moved your saves. You need to delete it. It's very vital and important that we do this step. Now, for a lot of people, myself included, the next step was pretty straightforward and easy until I realized I don't know how the system identifies my OneDrive-personal. A lot of us have it named specifically, but that is not how you will name it when you go into your command prompt. And a way to figure out how it is named is you will right-click on the OneDrive personal or whatever yours says, and you're going to go down to Properties. And when it opens this up, you're going to see right here for location, the drive, users, and then the username. You need to know this. This is very important. So make sure you've done this research before we then are going to go in, down here, and you're going to type command, and when it brings up command prompt, you need to right-click on it and tell it to run as an administrator. That is also vital. It needs to be running so that it's system-wide, not user-wide. Now, once we've done all of this information research, we've deleted the file, we've opened this as administrator, the next thing you're going to do is also dependent on whether you have it stored in a OneDrive, if you have it on a secondary disk, or just a specific location that you have it stored to. The prompt that I'm typing will be different varying on that. So keep in mind what I'm doing is based on me using the cloud save, so it's on my OneDrive. So you will type mklink, all as one word, space, \J, space, and then you're going to put in, and every single one of these needs to be typed specifically, users, you need to have a / and then users, and you will do your username, and this is the username that you see down here. When we go to users, this is the username for me, so whatever your username file is showing, that is what you need to type here. So / let me move my mouse out of your way, and then documents / and then you close it. Then you do a space. This is the part that depends on where it is actually supposed to be stored in your system, depending on your system. My Steam Cloud goes to my OneDrive, so this is going to be a OneDrive specific one. If you have your Steam Cloud stored somewhere else, you need to make sure that you verify that, and you do this typing dependent on where that location is. So for me, and a lot of you use the same thing, it will be, this is where we did that little right-click information up here, where you need to know exactly what this is named in the system. Whatever this part right here is what you are now going to use in this part of the command prompt. So for mine, it is pretty much exactly the same. But you then will put in OneDrive. This is where your location varies. Documents. And then we close it. Then you will hit enter, and a junction has been created. And the reason that you want to also keep this open is you need to now verify that it's created the correct junction depending on the location that you tell it to. So the best way to do that is to go down to the incorrect location. This is one that we deleted. You're going to go back through and you're going to see the one you deleted is gone, but you now have one that is a link. That hyperlink, when you double click on it, will take you to the correct location that Steam stores your cloud saves. What this does is when Steam loads up on either of your devices that your account is linked to, it goes, oh, okay, let's see if there is any stored saved information in our cloud save. Where do we have that located? It goes in here, and now the system goes, hey, there's a link sending you over here, like a backdoor, to the wrong location that it is stored. And it will now allow you to synchronize your saves back and forth between your PC and your Steam Deck. And just to help verify for anybody, I'm going to hit play. My computer one had no saves, and if it still had no saves, it will start showing the shaders filling and loading like this is the very first time I've ever played. If it did work, it will be porting over my Steam Deck saves right now, and I will have 3 characters in my loading screen. And this already looks good because it's not importing shaders, it's not trying to populate, and as you can see, my saves have populated over from my Steam Deck, and I can now play back and forth between my computer and my Steam Deck. I hope this is able to help anybody who's been having these issues. Thank you for choosing to watch my video, and have a wonderful day.